men don't invest through chat, right? So I think what she's asking is if like you're messaging a guy or texting a guy, that doesn't really mean that he's investing in you, I think is the question, right?
Yeah, I mean, so people can get like emotionally attached to people through chat, right? It like, let's say you've never met a guy before and you're talking to him through chat, right? There are women who get like emotionally attached to these guys through chat, and there's guys that get emotionally attached through women through the chat, but it's usually not actually to the woman, right? It's through this idea, right? It's this idealization. You create this fantasy in your mind about who this person is, and then you feel attached to that fantasy that you have, right? And my suggestion is that you meet up, right? I have a phrase that goes, the magic is in the meetup, right? You don't want to spend all your time on chat, right? Because what ends up happening is you guys build up this thing in your mind about the other person, and then next thing you know, you meet up with each other and you're like, you're like looking at each other and you're like, and you guys don't really connect, right? Because it was this fantasy that you guys created together. And it happens all the time, especially in long distance relationships where people end up meeting each other and they're like, this isn't the person I thought they were, right? Because they didn't actually know the person. And so my suggestion is that you use the phone and your messaging to meet up, and don't focus on building a relationship over text message. Can you do it? Sure. Do you want to do it? Probably not.
Yeah.
It's far better to do it in person.
Yeah. Especially because from what I see with women can invest a lot through that. They can feel emotionally connected. The more emotionally connected they feel, the more they're investing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's doing the same. In most cases, it's like Matt said, the fantasy of it. So important. Great question from Studio Celeste.